And we are live. I laid in the sun when I got back from bike riding. I could see a little tan coming. Plus, I was bike riding all day, which was awesome. I'm going to actually message someone if that's who that person is. I'm not even sure. Anyway, so I am actually creating, it looks like it just finished, the GoPro video from today. I did some editing for privacy reasons because I ran into a couple of guys that were fishing and I didn't want the whole conversation to be on on a recording. The GoPro was still going, so I cut quite a bit of that out. But what a beautiful day to bike ride today. Wow. And I didn't even have to move my car because I went bike riding right from the house, which was awesome. And just beautiful weather. And when I ran into the two guys, Sam and Miguel, cool dudes, they were just fishing. And they were fishing for striped bass because this is the time of year in the Hudson River where they're spawning. And this is the time to get them. They were jumping out of the water all over the place. If I had my stuff, I would have been fishing too. It was incredible. The fish were jumping out of the water. And Sam definitely showed me some pictures of his other fishing trips with catching catfish, all kinds of stuff. And what's up, Julian? Long time no see. And the wild thing is he actually caught, and he's a catch and release guy. He does it right. He does it for the sport, for the fun. He does it right. If you're not going to eat him, throw him back. And I wouldn't want to eat something out of the Hudson River, to be honest. No. But they were really cool. So hopefully they'll come and hang out. I don't know if that's the right number I'm texting the information to. I'm assuming it is because I'm sending my YouTube, but hopefully one of them or both of them will come into chat at some point. But really cool. Laid back, cool. Me, I'm Mr. Hyper. Everybody knows that. I'm just a hyper person. So I can come across as being a little bit, how to say it, not brash. I'm friendly. Overly sociable? Is that a term? Because I love fishing. I can show him my pictures of fishing, but I go fishing off Mount Talk, cast fishing for striped bass. It's in the salt water, not here. So I go for the big boys. 28, 30-inch striped bass or more. But anyway, they were really cool. And hello to Nicholas. It is beautiful here. I mean, it is stunning here. Let me just do the rest of the pop-outs because I have to do a show in 3 hours. But good to see you, Julian. Long time no see. Hope everything is okay. You're in the UK, aren't you, Julian? Because I know sometimes I'm streaming, you're like going to sleep. It's like 5 hours. Actually, I have to talk to somebody in the UK. A guest. They're really cool. Two of them. Brothers in the UK, UFO. And then I went into the UFO stuff. They must have thought I was crazy, the two of them. This guy's nuts. The UFO guy. And then I told, one of them wanted to get a telescope, and he likes astronomy. I said, well, I got the best friend. Uh-oh, my battery on my phone is dying. Mark D'Antonio, we all know who that is, that hangs out in the stream. A good friend of mine. Really a world-renowned astronomer. And he's not, I asked him if he was going to do any streaming, but he's not because it's full moon. It's not the time to stream with the telescopes. But let me get the rest of this pop-outs done. But hope you're all having a wonderful Monday evening, morning, afternoon. It could be Tuesday, where you are. See, because they're still around, if these guys were serious, I'd meet them and I'd bring my fishing gear, because that would be cool to go fishing with someone. But I've got the gear. I have the tackle. I have the lures. I have it all. I would show these guys how it's done. That's for sure. I even showed, I casted their poles, because I'm a surf caster. So I took both of their poles, casted it in, and they went way out there. They'll admit that if they ever come into chat. But it's not my pole, and depending on the rod, the size of the rod is how really good you can cast, and the pole. But they both had really good poles, so I was able to whip it out there. I think I have it on tape, which I have to upload this video. Do I have all the pop-outs? Rumble, no. But yeah, they were cool. Then I came back, did some gardening. Happy birthday to Tony Rathman. Today is his birthday, even though we celebrated it yesterday with a special show. But happy birthday, Tony. I know you're probably at work still, but it was awesome to be part of that yesterday with all those great people that participated as well. I mean, really cool. Rick is awesome. Callum, he's going to be doing something with an Ireland haunted tour. It is so cool. It's going to be in September. I would have to replay that. I didn't save it. Oh, I streamed it to my YouTube. So I have it. But it's secretirelandtours.com, I think. It's pretty cool. Before I show the video, and it's literally riding from my house to Beacon, New York and back. But I want to start uploading it because it's going to take forever to upload this video. Because of the size, and it's 4K. That makes it worse to upload. Okay. I'm just going to write a description. What's today's date? The 12th. I'm losing it. Okay. GoPro 360. Upload a file, a thumbnail. We'll do this one. And we'll make it public. This is going to take hours. Oh, actually, it says only 50 minutes left for the upload. But then there's processing. That's YouTube. Anyway, so I'm going to play that video. I just put it all together. Like I said, it's edited apart for privacy. because I respect people like that. I mean, at one point, I gave Sam my phone number, so I had to delete that because you could hear it. You could hear the conversations going on. I cut a lot of that out. Like I said, let's keep this browser tab open. Of course we do. All right, let me get the video clip. Where's it gonna open? Over here. Oh, I hope it works. Actually, we're going to... It looks like it's stuttering a little. It could be me. Okay. Let's see if it's working. Yes, it's working. I don't know if I want to play the sound because it's loud. I mean, I don't even know what that sounds like right now. But we're gonna do this. Let's see. We're leaving the driveway. We're leaving the house. And here we go. Let's see how it sounds. Probably not good. Yeah, there's a lot of... I'm talking and you can't even hear me. Here we go. Let's see how it sounds. Not good. I can tell you that. Not good. Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, I'm getting an echo from YouTube probably. Yep. Echo from YouTube. Just caught it. I was like, wait a minute. I just said that. What's up, Wanderer? And what's up, Gregory and Bishop? How the heck are you? This is my bike ride from today. I'll get to the nice, cool part. This is pretty long. It's going over the Beacon Bridge. Yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh, I almost wiped my camera out on my rod. On the beginning of the ramp that goes to the bridge, there's a piece that goes over the frame of like a fence that they can lock at night, and I thought I was gonna lose my camera because it was close. It's coming up at the top of this hill, this turn. I forgot we can move the camera. What am I doing? It's a GoPro 360. Here, that piece right there. Look at that. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that was close. I almost wiped my rod. That's a $600 camera. That's not a cheap camera on that bike. Look how high the rod is. It's like 8 feet above the ground. And we can look all around with the 360. We can look all around. That's the great thing. That's I-84. And this is the Beacon Bridge. I got off the bike to check to see if my camera was still intact. I was a little nervous. I was like, whoa, did I lose it? I would have felt it. And this is a 360. It's uploading on my YouTube right now. Let me lower the background sound. Yeah, you see how close that was? It nearly wiped it out. What's up, C? It's supposed to rain here the next 5 days. Showers and rainy. Like I said in the video, I ran into 2 guys that were fishing, and the fish were jumping out of the water. Stripers. Striped bass. And there was a lot of boats fishing there today. Oh, it's too bad this is in the way. Oh, no, that's not good. We can't see. We can see the water. But we can't really see over the... Oh, wait. Wow, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The Hudson River. And I'm riding right on here. By the way, Bishop, I did speak with one of the Kinsella. They're in the UK, and with your time, I don't know if we can do a pre-record segment with them. But then I don't know how we would do that with the TikTokers on your channel, but we'll figure something out. But I did speak to one of them, and they're awesome. The both of them are awesome. Ron and Philip, they're great. They're awesome. So you can see there's some boats on the water. Look how beautiful it was. Look at the mountains. Fishkill. Look at that. George Washington. There's a story here because I'm going to stop it. George Washington's headquarters is right in here. That's a fact. You can actually go visit his headquarters. And they picked this point in the Hudson because this is where the river winds and the high peaks. And they said this was a perfect strategic point because they can definitely interact and counter anything the British were doing upriver. It was perfect. They weren't going to go over the mountains because this is all defensive. And then they put this stuff that would cross the channel at the smallest point, and even here, that would take out their ships. It's amazing. I've been to the museum. It's beautiful. But this is why he chose this location for his headquarters. That's a fact. They tell you that in the tour. What's up, Dagger? But you can see, and you see everything. I mean, you're right. It's narrow. It's not that wide, but it's long. This is long. This is not short. But look how beautiful. The Metro North runs along the Hudson. If you ever seen one of Jimmy Stewart's movies, North by Northwest, some of it is actually filmed down south on the Metro North in the movie. It's wild. But there were a lot of people out there fishing on boats on the shoreline because the stripers are migrating here now, and this is where they spawn. It was a little windy out there. But look at that. I'm going to just keep looking this way. This 360 is awesome. And my 360 is not going to have a person behind it. It's going to have scenery. Because that's why I built the rod. Because I'm down here. So that's why I designed the bike the way I did. And built this rig. Because I can do true 360 without seeing the person. I'm down here. There I am, and there's not much room to navigate, and I'm cruising. It's not like I'm going slow, but I'm cruising. You can see. Oh my gosh! Oh, scared the heck out of me. Dagger, you're funny. Oh, you definitely got to be careful for wind gusts. Crossing the bridge on a bicycle, especially here, that would be for sure. I agree. That I would not necessarily want to do this on a windy day. I need my coffee. But yeah, it's gorgeous. That's the Metro North train that goes to Poughkeepsie all the way to New York City. Grand Central. And that is Newburgh. I live that way. Somewhere in there am I. But that is Newburgh. Okay, the railing got high again. And look, Dagger, see? If anybody's afraid of heights, I don't even know. I'm not. Dagger might have a problem on that. Yes, I actually, Bishop, there was somebody else. Oh, Kat Hobson. She's the host of Fate Magazine, and she definitely would be willing to go on with you. She was on last night when we were doing Tony Rathman's birthday party. She's fascinating. I think she would be great as a guest, but I can only do recommendations. It's up to you. But she did say she would go on a show. So Kat, I think her last name is Hobson. Really sweet. And she does the Ireland, she's part of that Ireland tour as well. And Rick McCallum, he's such a freaking awesome dude. All right, we're gonna skip a little because I'm just riding through the local streets here, turning through the neighborhood to get to here. But we have to back up a little. Back up a little. Yeah, I had to make a U-turn. I went the wrong way. Oh, we gotta go back a little. Okay, here. So this is the Metro North station for Beacon, New York. So this is Metro North. Beacon. See how nice? And the trains are nice too. Okay, we're gonna skip a little more as I get out of here. It is beautiful up here, I must say. We'll take the little ride. It doesn't make sense to skip it now because we're right here. I also edited out a call from Mom. Momzilla was like, "Where are you? The car's in front of the house. You couldn't be bike riding." Well, Mom, I'm bike riding from the house. I didn't need the car. I left from the house. Duh. The cool thing is you could turn with the mouse. The 360. So this is a small park. In the summer, you can rent a kayak and go on the Hudson. It's very clean. It's very nice. It's small. Nothing major, even though you'll see the trails that I went through here. And you could tell I'm moving. I'm not going too slow. I slow down now. And again, the Hudson, right there. I'm going to get close to it. And you could hear the train. That is the Metro North. I know I turned there. Went by the water for a second, see what's going on. I thought this person might be fishing. They're just chilling. Oh, yeah, he did have a pole. I didn't even notice that. So I went so fast. So he's just chilling and fishing. I didn't even know that. So I'm just going around. Nice. This is where you can rent them in the summer. Right here. And it's pretty cool. A little pricey, but it's nice. You launch right there. Do some kayaking on the Hudson. Huh? I'm showing the video from today. You want to see it on your TV? All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show Mom because it's streaming on YouTube, so she can see it right now, literally as I'm doing it. Let me go do that. Oh yeah, everything's green now. It's beautiful outside. I did a lot of stuff. Go ahead. Go to your TV. Of course it can. Mom, what is wrong with you?
Because they just saying that.
That's nothing new.
So why should I be taking? Like what? No, I'm saying about the motherfucking the diabetes you're talking about.
That's the light. See, they can hear us. Okay. That's done. Now she's watching. So I got Mom watching too now. And what's up, Don? I'm wondering, that cannot be. No, not from today. It was Sam. I'm getting confused now. Anyway, just to give you a little idea. Oh no, where's my phone? I have to log in. Okay. Let's see. Dashboard. Oh, why am I logged in? It didn't want to log me in last night. It wanted information. But this is how it looks outside right now. Oh, wrong one. That's the video uploading. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Where did it go? It disappeared. But this is how it looks outside right now, in front of the house, once I get it to work. Okay, maybe now? There we go. So now we can see it in the daytime. Now look how green it is compared to what it looks like in the freaking winter. Oh my gosh. It's so, I got rid of that tree. If some of you know the tree I've been talking about, it was right in this corner and it was brown. Well, sadly, it's no longer there. So today when I got home from bike riding, I started weeding and getting all the weeds out of here because this is all tiger lilies. You'll see that in the summertime. So that's what I did when I got home. On top of bike riding. Oops, some yard work. Why am I bugging out here? Oh, okay. We need to go to the backyard. The pool is clean, it's just not warm. So that's how it looks in the backyard. Why is there another flag hanging there? I did not put that flag there. That is very weird. I don't remember putting that other flag there. I know I didn't put that flag there. That had to be Mom. But it looks so nice. It's so cool to chill out back there right now. When the weather's nice. Oh my God, I keep forgetting. I've got to put solar lights inside the gazebo. That is a mission for tomorrow. I have to put my solar lights in here for nighttime. String lights. Well, it's beautiful out. It's still nice out. It was nice bike riding today. And like I said, it's edited because I didn't want. I met two fishermen, two guys fishing, and I hung out with them for like 15, 20 minutes talking like I always do. And you know, I cut a lot of that out because that was like conversational. It's not meant for everybody to hear the conversation the whole time. You'll hear a little bit of it, but not much. But anyway, let's get back to this. And the fish were jumping out of the water. Literally, jumping out of the water. The stripers were jumping out of the water today. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Because, see, I get excited because I'm a fisherman. And I was like, man, I wish I had my stuff with me. I would show them how to really catch the fish. Because I got all the gear. Anyway, back to this. And you can go right next to the water. It's so nice. Like right here. You know, I wouldn't doubt some people think I'm like a police officer undercover riding my bike around. Or they have it. The Department of Environmental Conservation. They could even ask you for your fishing permit, all that. So people get a little nervous when people just ride up to them like, who's this dude? They're just fishing. Like, that person didn't even look at me. I'm there, and that person never even looked back. See how beautiful? Look at that. Whoa. Oh, you see? The camera's so high, it hit the leaves. So now I went on a trail that goes to the other side. And I cut out the part, Mom, when you called me on the phone wondering where I was, because I know she's watching. Because she disrupted my bike ride. And I'll show you where it happens. Because you could actually hear the phone ring. I cut that out too. Just like, you can't be bike riding, your car's here. Don't tell me that, I know. What do you know? I'm actually riding the bike and I'm by myself, you see? Look, I'm by myself. There's nobody here with me. See? I'm by myself. That's how I do. It's just me. Okay, Mom? Now you see. I don't want to hear it no more. So the Hudson's to the right. There's some openings, but I went through some wooded area to get to one spot that is awesome. And I'm glad they reopened it. See, the Hudson's right here. You're literally so close to it. It's right there.
Morning.
Can I say hello to everybody? So this is a nice little side trail. You can see a lot of people do the walking the dog. Now you see that fishing? That fishing only lasts there for a couple of weeks. Then the stripers are gone. This is you have to take advantage of it while they're here because it doesn't last long. And you'll see it gets a little dicey in the woods.
Up behind you on the left. Thank you.
So you're actually hearing the conversation. Like, not the conversation when I say something to someone. And I got to do that. It's the right thing to do. The Metro North is on the left side, but I didn't see a train passing this whole time when I was riding. Well, that's the Metro North on the left side. But not that track. That's an old track. Oh, I'm listening to music. It's a Ronnie James Dio song. We rock. See the Hudson? Look at that.
I'm glad I got new tires on this bike.
That's for sure, because there was a lot of rocks and stuff on that trail. Look at the Hudson. It's right there. You're right next to it. Literally. Right next to it. Isn't that cool? It's a nice bike ride, and it was a beautiful day. It seems like this thing is going forever. But it's gonna end soon.
Good morning. Coming up on your left. Thank you.
You see, I always do that. It's obvious if somebody's coming toward me, they see me. Now they're not going in my direction. I'm going the other way, so. And I didn't see anybody. I don't think I noticed anybody here when I went into the back.
It's open. That's not open.
But this is where the fish were jumping out like crazy, where the guys were fishing. But I meet them on the way out. They just redid this. This was under construction last year. I couldn't go back there. But this is where they were fishing, but they weren't here yet. But the fish were jumping out of the water everywhere here. But first I had to take my trip in here. This is where it gets fun. And I love adventure.
Carry on.
Ain't nobody gonna hear me out there, huh?
Rock. We rock.
Ooh.
We rock. Gotta watch out for pedestrians here.
I gotta watch out for the camera for branches.
Uh-oh. Muddy? Oh, yeah.
It's a little tight.
Cause we rock.
I'm still doing this song.
We rock. We rock. Like
Oh,
a
these
rock.
branches. Whoa.
Thank you.
See, it's nice to be polite, right? Be friendly. Believe it or not, some people might get suspicious of being too friendly. Like, they're too friendly. It's just the way I am.
Sugar, baby. Give us the fly, sugar, baby.
Butterfly.
Hopefully we can get to the clearing. Looks like they cut out everything here. That's good. Last time I came here, it was all blocked up
It was.
by fallen trees.
This is more for walking, not necessarily biking, but it's great for biking for me.
Sugar, baby. Coming up behind you on your left. I almost got my sense of direction wrong.
I got tongue twisted. I was gonna go down there, but I stopped somewhere. But I said, no, I can't get down there. Whoa. I gotta watch these branches.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
I'm getting close to the spot that I want to get to. Ooh. Camera's getting hit by these leaves. Branches. That is so close.
Butterfly.
See, I was gonna go that way,
Oh no, we gotta go back.
but there was no way to get down to that spot down there. You have to walk it. I wasn't gonna get off the bike.
Piece of wood. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna hit a branch now.
Oh my gosh. Poor GoPro. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Gotta watch the camera. Oh, hell.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna make that. Not with the camera. No way.
Nope.
Oh, no way. Alright, we gotta lower the camera.
So now we have to bring the camera down.
Poor camera.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
We shouldn't make it like that. We'll walk it. Wow.
Wow.
That might not make it.
Look how close.
Wow.
That's how crazy it is.
We should be alright now.
Poor camera. We got hit a few times already. We still got to get out of there. But watch this clearing coming up. It's so nice. I would love to camp there.
Hopefully.
It's coming now.
Oh, shit. Gonna have to go easy on here. Good morning.
Here it is. Look at this clearing. It's so sweet. Look at this. Nice. Beautiful. I'm turning the camera on so you could see the.
Alright.
Look at this. Nice.
Let's see how the camera's charging.
Beautiful. Look at that. It is a
Oh, it's good.
beautiful, beautiful spot.
So this is, they're fishing for striped bass. This is where they spawn.
See, that's, you can see the boats out there.
Alright, I just did the wrong thing here. There we go. Unlock.
It's a nice spot. What am I doing? Oh, the camera. tightening up that rod.
Shut the bike off.
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
Shut the lights.
This is when Mom, right when I'm here, Momzilla calls. This is when she calls. I'm going to look around. You can hear the water.
This is nice. This is nice.
It is. What a spot.
Man, this is a cool spot.
It's you're right there, right on the Hudson. Oh, later, Bishop, if you're still there.
Make a nice campsite here.
Yeah, this is beautiful, to say the least. But it's a nice little hike. If you're gonna actually walk, it's a nice hike. On the bike, it's one thing. It's a nice little walk. But you could see, beautiful. It's still nice out now, but it was a beautiful day. I picked a good day to go here today. And the phone's gonna ring any second. It's Momzilla. Where are you? Your car's in front of the house. Wait, I thought you were going bike riding.
Right, onward.
And here it comes. Here comes the ring. Here it comes. Just as I was gonna leave the spot.
Are we still recording? Oh, God.
There it is.
Right now, I'm in an opening at the end of a trail looking at them fish for striped bass. Right now.
Talking to Mom.
Dum-dum, on the bridge, there's a walk area where you could cross the bridge. So I went right over the bridge.
With the bike.
You'll see it when I get home.
She said, how did you get on the other side without the car?
So, I am. You gotta see how beautiful this is. I'm in an open spot, and I'm looking at the water. I don't know if you can hear the water. Wait. Can you hear the water? Can you hear it? I know. But they're fishing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 boats fishing for striped bass. Of course. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back. Love you. What time is it? Oh, good. It's early. Yeah, I'm recording everything, so you're gonna see it when I get home.
All right, so then I leave.
Nice. There it is. Alright, we need to leave this down.
Now we're gonna head back. I'm gonna skip a little.
Tight. We should be good.
I'm gonna skip a little. And when I run into them fishing, Sam and Miguel were fishing over there.
Move out. You don't want to scare anybody, plus they know I'm coming. So move out of the way. Looks like I'm the only bike rider back here. I don't see any other tread marks.
And I can tell through the mud.
Move out. Move out. Move out. Morning.
Some people will be friendly and some may not be so. So I'm ready to leave and then I see them fishing. So wait a minute, I'm gonna have to go ask these guys, what's going on? What are they fishing? See?
You fishing for? Hold on. I can't hear with my headphones. Striped bass? I knew it. It's the only time.
So they're fishing for striped bass.
This is where they spawn.
Right here? Yeah.
You can literally go watch them
Hold on, I gotta shut my music off.
Go watch them jump in and out the water right
Get out of here!
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, you'll see them.
Wow.
They're splashing out of the water. Let's see if we see it on video.
I'm known, but not here. Holy you're right.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah.
just like that.
Have you ever heard of Mount Talk?
Montauk, yeah.
Long Island?
Yeah.
It's all the way at the end. That's where I go striped bass fishing. That's salt water though.
Okay, okay.
And I surf cast. I've got 12, 16, 18 foot poles. That's the shit right there. Oh, I got a lot of them.
I thought 10 foot.
Oh, no. That's surf casting. You gotta have it.
Yeah.
That's what you guys need. Surf casting poles.
For
And
real.
You see, I'm, first of all, because I'm a fisherman, I grew up on a boat. My dad had a big boat. But, my vibrating is full. First, you definitely need bigger reels than that. See, those spinners are decent. Those are small. Like that.
I'm talking about their gear now. I'm giving them tips on their fishing gear. Oh my gosh.
And then, I don't know, is that, what kind of line is that? A five-
So I'm telling them like the things, live eels, the baits you use.
Yeah, spider line. That is good. But that,
If you get me started on fishing, it's over. Because I love it. So I'm giving them a lecture on the lines, spider wire, to use this, do that. So that's what was going on right now. But I want to see if I see any of the fish jumping out of the water. Because they were jumping out like a lot.
the live eels are the shit.
Yeah, I see. I'm telling them about the live eels.
Big ones, though.
But it's hard to buy that stuff
Then
up
you
here.
gotta make- it's a slip anchor, not slip sinker. It lets the line go. The sinker sits.
I do that all the time in Mount Talk.
The bait go.
It lets the hook, I forgot what it's called, but the sinker hits the bottom, but the
You can cast it out.
the hook
Sinker sits.
it runs. The line can run out. So if it's a live eel still on your line, you can use it. It's swimming around and it just moves around. The anchor will keep it to a certain point. I mean the anchor, I said it again. The weight and
I mean, they're gonna feed.
the sinker, and it just goes. It's great. But I don't know if that would work for here. That's for sand. That's for Mount Talk beach. It's different.
Where's your stuff? Your tax-
See, there was one.
Holy shit. Phil,
See, I'm saying goodbye now to them.
Miguel, what's up? Yeah, contact.
So-
Stay in touch. This way I can.
So they were fishing, and I had to go. They had to go.
Yeah. I play drums.
Yeah, I told them come check out the stream.
I do a lot of shit. But,
Who knows if they'll ever come, but. And then I make my way out of here. And then I'm gonna go head home over that bridge again. Right here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a nice ride over that Hudson. These leaves are just gonna drive me nuts. It's not good. If I hit a bad branch, a thick branch, I'm in trouble. That camera is gonna be in trouble. It's just hitting leaves, but if it's a branch, it could do damage. I'm kind of lucky. My mom could never do this. A lot of people couldn't do this because they'd be like, I'm not going over that. I know Dagger would have a problem if she's still in chat. Again, that's I-84. It's nice. I think the train was coming. There it is. There's the Metro North. There's the train. I'll wait till this fencing gets low, like now. Look at that view. Look at that view. That is way bigger, longer than the Walkway Bridge, I can tell you that. See the boats? They're all fishermen. They're all out there going for the striped bass. Let's look around the other side. When you do it like this, it looks like I'm not even moving. Barely. George Washington's headquarters is back here. Right around there. Again, picked for the strategic location up on the Hudson, because over here it starts to wind, and they had the perfect defense measures against the British coming upstream, even the French. It was a gorgeous day to bike ride today. I mean, look how wide the Hudson is here. It's pretty wide. It's a pretty wide point of the river. So this is the Hudson River, New York. New York City would be way down that way. That's Newburgh. Down more further this way is New Windsor, past Newburgh, and then up that way is where I am, north. Just think in time, reverse time, during George Washington's days, what this looked like back then. You can only imagine the history here, indigenous as well, Native American. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's basically the ride today. It was still a nice, this is my neighborhood. It was a nice ride. It was nice, beautiful. Look how beautiful it was. It's beautiful out. This is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is on my way back to the house. It's gorgeous. But not so much for the rest of the week. Alright, we're gonna end this video. It's uploading to YouTube. The upload is at 95%. But that was the bike ride today, and it was awesome. I just wish I was with my car. I don't have no time because I got to work in a little bit. But just for an hour tonight. It's only one show. But I wish I had my fishing stuff. But now it's too late. Because I would have to find my poles, my pen reels, my tackle box in my garage. Not an easy task. So, and it's going to be nasty weather for the rest of the week too. Matter of fact,
7 days. Tuesday, 73 degrees Fahrenheit and showers. Wednesday, 67 degrees and rainy weather. Thursday, 72 degrees and showers. Friday, 76 degrees and showers. Saturday,
all right, Alexa,
75
stop.
degrees and
And there you go. The weather's not going to be nice for the rest of the week. So I'm glad I did my bike riding today. Because it was just awesome. 98 there? Whoa. Wow. And the good thing is, the bad thing is the water's cold still. The good thing is the pool is so clean now. The water's so crystal. It's covered. I just put more chemical, shocked it again, and oh, what's up, Martin? How are you? Where are you? You're in Twitch. Long time no see. Hope you and the family are well. He's the producer for Pop Culture Minefield with Gary. It's complicated, but Gary does a show with Don Ecker on the station as well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay, I can close this. So yeah, that was the 360 quick bike ride today. It was nice. Oh yeah, this? Oh, there's a lot there. You have to see this up close. I wish I could move my camera, but I can't. You gotta see how awesome those models look up close and personal. This camera does not do it justice at all. Because they look a lot better up close. And the detail that I put into them. It's crazy because it's, oh man, let me see if I can try to do this. I'll stretch it and see how much I can do this. Let me see if I can stretch this bigger so you could see them maybe a little bit better. It's gonna be pixelated, but the one on the end is the Into Darkness, not Into Darkness. What's Strange New Worlds? This is the Strange New Worlds Enterprise, and it came out sweet. Then Voyager is next to it. This is the original Enterprise. See, it's got the orange kind of lights going on. I put a red and a blue on the side, see it? Starboard port. See that? This came out nice. This one is the refit. This is the Reliant Khan ship. Then, yep, the Reliance there. This is from an old cartoon that I used to watch as a little kid. It was called Battle of the Planets. G-Force. This is a Romulan ship This is Next Generation Enterprise. I put the flashing light up there. I put all these lights myself. A lot of these models were not light kits, but I made them. Then here is the Viper, the MK Viper from Battlestar Galactica. A Star Destroyer. This is 2 feet long. This thing lights up so beautiful, you just can't see it and appreciate it from this angle. This one is, believe it or not, Excelsior. This one, wait a minute. Yeah, this, believe it or not, is one of my favorites right here. This is from the new Trek movies. This is from Into Darkness. This, I love the engines on this. It looks so awesome. I wish I could show you guys, like, and of course this is the Millennium. And then I have a Star Destroyer, but I've got a X-Wing, and over here somewhere is the TIE Fighter. I put it up here, there it is. And Anakin's Starfighter is here. I can't hang it here because of my drums. It gets in the way. So it's hard. It's hard. Let me put this back to size. Yeah, I know, Pig Pug. That's the one I'm missing. That one. The NX-01 from the Enterprise TV show. The one that was called Enterprise. It's the one I only don't have that I wish I had. Would be that one. Because I have a lot of Enterprises up there. Yes. It is beautiful. I agree with you, Martin. Pig Pug agrees with you too. You know what? I'm gonna, because now's not the time I work on models. I'm gonna wait till the fall when I'm inside, because I'm gonna go to another model kick. So I'll wait now, because I have a battleship that I haven't even done yet. Because this is it. I'm done now. It's back to bike riding and taking care of the house, the property. I'm not gonna have time to really work on a model now. You know what I'm saying, Pig Pug? But by fall time, yes. But not this time of year. That's why I did the model thing in the wintertime when I'm indoors, it's cold, I can't do nothing out there. You know me, I like to be outdoors, do things, proactive. I'm not used to doing this. But it was fun, and they look cool. But that one was nice too. That one over there. That battleship. That was awesome to build. That Lego type one, that was beautiful. It's 2.5 feet long. Anyway. Now you don't have to go half-seas on it. I'm just gonna buy it when the time is right. But it's gonna be an eBay thing because we couldn't find it anywhere. Remember? And it was like $150, $200. Remember? I don't want to pay that much for a model. If we could find it for cheaper, yes. That's pricey for a model, even though it's a kind of a collector deal. Being that it's so hard to get. And if I build it, I'm gonna put, it's gonna be worthy because I'm gonna put lights in it and everything, like these models. So it's gonna come out nice. But now it's all about bike riding now. Pine Bush is coming up. There's gonna be a bunch of people staying here for that. So I gotta prepare for that. Gotta get the house ready in order. That's only 3 weeks away now. Memorial Day is 2 weeks away. People will be here that day. I don't think anybody's staying over, but a few days later, people are going to be coming from all around the country to stay here. Literally. So, I've got my hands full coming up the next few weeks. And my dear friend Keith, P&K Space Imaging, he may be coming to visit for 4th of July, which would be awesome because then he can go with Mom and I to the town fireworks celebration. Because we did last year. Oh my gosh. There was a truck there, a food truck. I got to get his info. He'll be back. He made the pulled, what was it? The pulled beef brisket. And oh, it was so delicious. And then I had a side of mac and cheese. Oh, it was great. The bad thing about going to that was the traffic getting out of there. Oh my gosh. It was brutal. Somebody tried to call me? Oh no, I know what that was. Was that Don from the Rundown Live? I think that's who that was, Don. They didn't have a show today. They'll have it tomorrow. The Rundown Live. Check it out. Just Rumble all over the place. My phone is going to expire. It's at 12%. Okay, clear. Where was I? Big Park. I appreciate that. Oh yeah. So there's just a lot going on here now. And I gotta do my bike riding. This was a short trip today. This was easy. When I told them, yeah, I usually do 30 miles. What? 30 miles? They were really cool though. The two of them. They might have thought I was some kind of an officer or something coming up. No, I'm the UFO guy. I told you, it's the real deal. I actually have to do a paranormal show with Eric and Mike of War Party Paranormal in less than 2 hours. And you can go check out their YouTube channel, War Party Paranormal. And of course, on the network. There's, like I said, just so much going on. Busy. But I like being busy. Anyway, what time is it? 7:05. The Knick game is on. They could lose tonight. And I was talking about that. Don't get excited. The Celtics, I still think the Celtics are going to take this series. Calm down, Knick fans. So tonight is a big game. They can even the series and Boston can taste it. Or the Knicks can get a 3-1 lead, which is hard to come back. Even 3-1, it's hard to come back. So this is a big game tonight, that Knicks-Celtic game. It's a big game. It's about to start. Make sure to check out the Bishop. The Bishop's TikTokers. He has like 745,000 followers. Just check him out, Bishop James Long on TikTok. He's a demonologist. He does the paranormal stuff, but he also does Bible study and night prayer. So check out what he does. I produce his show, so he was in chat earlier. And like I was saying earlier, my friend Martin, he's the producer for Pop Culture Minefield. They have a bunch of content on YouTube, so check that out. Pop Culture Minefield. So I think I'm gonna chill, find something to eat before I do a show. And I'll be back later on tonight. Probably. If I'm still awake and up, I may just chill out and, I'll be honest, watch the Yankee game. They're in Seattle. It starts at 9:30, so I might just fall back and watch some baseball tonight. For a change. Rest for a change. Tomorrow's another day. Anyway, you lovelies. To Dagger and anybody else who is in chat, see if you're still there. And you, the TikTokers, Martine, Nick, in good old early California. You're out there too, Martine. It's early for you out there. I don't want to hear it. Pig Pug, of course. Don, if you're still there. Anybody else who may be watching. Be well, be blessed, be safe. See everybody later, or probably more